everybody. So today is just going to be a real quick recap of everything that you learned yesterday about positive and negative numbers. And really, hopefully you weren't learning, you were just recapping. I saw a bunch of you gave me pictures, gave me videos. I'm super proud of all the work that you guys are doing. Today's notes are just going to be real short, and you know what? If you don't need to take these notes, if you know the difference between positive and negative, you don't have to take them, okay, guys? Just pay attention because we're going to talk about positive and negative real quick, and then today's recap and to get you freshed up for tomorrow is order of operations, okay? So first, another word that sometimes you're going to hear when they want to say the word number is they're going to refer to it as an integer. The difference between positive integers and negative integers are that positive integers are greater than 0. Now I'm going to blow this up, but I'm also going to attach a copy. So if at any point I move too fast, you can always you can always pause the video that I'm making, but you can also always refer to it as well. So the positive integers are greater than 0. Examples of positive integers that are greater than 0, usually I get 5, 1,000, 1,000,000. Oh, that's 100,000. Well, we're going to go to 100,000 because I ran out of space. Positive integers are less than 0. Negative integers are less than 0. So can you give me some examples of negative integers? And usually what I would get would be -1. But you know what's another? How about negative 0.001? That's still a negative integer. And then negative 1,000. So those are just a couple of really simple examples of positive integers and negative integers. Oh, hold on. I forgot. Before I move, I have to take a screenshot. So every time we write notes, I will get a screenshot before we move on from the notes, okay? And then I will attach that as a completed copy of our notes, okay? All right, scrolling up. We can compare integers. Sorry, guys, the next time will be different. I'm using the Promethean board this time. I'm trying to use different ways to see which one's the best. We can compare integers using a number line. This is showing you some examples. Now, I saw some of you already did some number lines on your note cards that you made or on your notes. That's fantastic. You do not have to write this again if you already have one, but if you don't, I would definitely suggest just reminding yourself that the further left you go from 0 on the number line, the smaller the number gets. And the further right you go on the number line, the larger the number gets. Let's practice comparing some numbers, shall we? So, if we're comparing -15 and -12, which one is the larger number? Well, if we were looking at the number line, on a number line, -15 would be here, and -12 would be here. All the way on this number line, 0 would be up here. So if we were looking at a number line like that and we had to identify which one was the larger number, which one is closer to 0, 12 is the larger of the two numbers because it is closer to 0. And think about it like this. We're both negative money in the bank. You're negative 15, I'm negative 12. Who technically still has more money? Me. Let's hope that we're never negative in the bank. But if you're ever confused, think about money. Because that's how I always remember it. Because, you know, money is a part of our daily life. And I'm so sorry I did not put my phone on silent. There's a hurricane coming our way, y'all. All right, let's do this last one. I'm going to draw my number line out because it wants me to compare -1 and 1. Now, I'm going to look at the number line that I already have up at the top of this page. And I know that 0 is dead in the middle, and to the right is my +1, and to my left is -1. Now, the first one asked us to go larger. This one is asking us to go smaller. So if we're going smaller, which one is my smaller number? Remember, least is going to the left. So hopefully you have -1 as your smaller of the two numbers. So let me go ahead and take a little snipperoo of this. Again, I'm going to snip it and I will upload it and save it so you will have a completed version like I did last year for all of our notes last year. See, getting better. All right. Remember, if I'm going too fast, always stop me. Now I'm going to stop this video and I'm going to start the next one to cover order of operations, okay? So this was just a recap of what we did yesterday.